Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. Looking at some in-season recruiting, Reggie Cook is going to be visiting us today as we take on Sacramento State. But not just him, Pat Hadley is also going to be visiting us. This is a pretty big game for us because I feel like if we win, we could totally have 2 new commits by the end of this video. Well, Sacramento State, they're not that bad of a team at all. They actually lead our conference in terms of a record. Michael Rogers looks to be a pretty solid running back. We have had our struggles against impact running backs, but it's gotten better over the last few games. The Bobcats are on like a 2-game winning streak, which, I mean, for a 3-win team, that's not half bad, I guess. And yeah, we really had our struggles. This is, reminding me a lot of season 4 when we went 3-9. Let's hope we have at least a better record than we did that season. But I think we're going to have our hands full against Sacramento State. We did play a team like Idaho, pretty close. Idaho State destroyed us. Somehow we kept it close with Idaho. But they are 6-2. Meanwhile, we just have 3 wins on the season so far. Hoping for win number 4 today, and hopefully we'll also have win number 5 next week as we take on our heated rivals in the Montana Grizzlies. So a pretty big game for us, a big game for them. It's a bigger game for them than it is for us as they're trying to stay on top of this conference, and we're just trying to have to be a little bit respectable and whatnot, and also have some recruits visit us. Hopefully we can get some nice recruits in the offseason as well, because I feel like that's partly to blame for our bad seasons and whatnot that we've had, is just poor recruiting in the offseason. I've got to do a better job at that. The Hornets are going to get the football to start off today's game, and they're going to pick up a first down there. 1st and 10, now they're going to give it to Mobley, and I believe that's the fullback, picking up about 5 yards on the ground. 2nd and 3, he actually picked up 7 yards. A nice run from him. A nice run from Rogers, who does get smacked by Jed Torrey. That's going to set up 3rd and inches. Can our defense get a stop? No, we cannot. Rogers is going to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive for Sacramento State. Out at the 45-yard line now, single back formation. They're going to give it to him. Rogers to the right side, breaking through a couple of tackles and whatnot, picking up about 15 yards on the ground. I formation, now they're going to fake, giving it to Rogers. Britt's going to fire to the right side, but his pass is off the mark and incomplete. 2nd and 10, Britt looking to throw the football, firing to the right side. This time he connects with Bryant, who runs the defender over, but only picks up about 5 yards. 3rd and 5, this defense hoping to get a stop here. Britt looking to throw the football, spinning around defenders, firing to the left side. It's going to be caught by Riley, just shy of the red zone. That was a near big play for MSU, but instead it's a big play for Sacramento State. Graham over the middle makes that reception, picks up a gain of 7. Now Rogers is going to get the carry, fighting through tackles and moving the sticks on that play. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Now Britt drops back to pass, airing it out over the middle, and the pass is incomplete as he was looking for Rogers, his running back. 2nd and goal now. Rogers is going to get the carry, and he's going to get brought down from behind. Do we have a goal line stand in us? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Rogers on the carry. He's going to go untouched into the end zone for the first points of today's game. A long drive took up most of the first quarter here, and we are down 7-0 early. The Bobcats offense looking to match. Adriano, he's had himself a couple of big games, back-to-back 200-yard games. In fact, for Brandon Adriano, we're really hoping that he can continue that good play today. John Spencer, he's got some pretty solid legs, and he uses them there, picking up a gain of 8. We're going to give it to Brandon Adriano to the right side here, trying to break through tackles, and he's held to just 1 yard. First play of the second quarter, it's going to be a direct snap to Devin Greco. He's going to dive and convert the 3rd down for MSU. Spencer thrown over the middle. There's Michael Ryan, the tight end, who hasn't caught a pass in quite a few weeks now. He was pretty involved early on in the season, but I just have not done a good job getting him the football so far this season. A solid run there, but we do have an injured player, as Green is going to have to check out of the ballgame. That's really going to hurt our offensive line. We're unable to convert on 3rd down. I was thinking about going for it 4th and 4 near midfield, but I opt to trust my defense instead. They almost gave up a big play there. Riley was open deep. Luckily, the pass intended for him was overthrown. And as you see there, Green, he is going to be missing 2 weeks. That's going to be the rest of the season for us, so not good there. Our offensive line is already pretty bad, and it's going to get even worse after that injury. Nice catch made by Riley over the middle. That's going to get them out to the 37-yard line. Britt fakes the toss. A floater to the right side for Riley, and he's going to make the reception. The other Riley who plays wide receiver, both number 84 and 82 are named Riley. Maybe they're brothers or something. I don't know. But he makes a nice reception there. First down, they're going to give the football to Rogers, who's going to bounce this one out to the right side, running past defenders, and he's taken down inside of the 5-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle made by Marquez Randolph. Rogers is going to run this one into the end zone for the Sacramento State touchdown, his second of the ball game already, putting it up by 14 early. We have an impact running back of our own, though we're going to try to use him here. He's held to just 2 yards on that play. Play action. Spencer throws off his back foot, but it's in the direction of Jake Munoz. So you already know that he's going to catch it. He's going to pick up the first down on that reception. A direct snap now to Adriano, who's going to take this one to the right side. The impact linebacker rather, is going to get to the impact running back there and bring him down. Here's Adriano running this one to the left side. A nice broken tackle before he gets brought down after picking up just about 5 yards. But he gets brought down by the face mask, so tack on an extra 15. That's going to set us up at the 34-yard line. Spencer's going to take a shot to the end zone, and Gerard Doolin is there for the touchdown reception. You don't see many shots like that aren't to Jake Munoz, but here Gerard Doolin brings in the 34-yard touchdown reception from John Spencer. He saw the single-man coverage and decided to test it, and it worked out in our favor. Montana State is finally on the board. A nice start to this next drive for the defense as Corey Rivera gets the sack. That's going to set up second down and 14. Britt dropping back to pass. He throws to the right side for Graham, who spins away from a defender across midfield. The 40. Is anyone on this defense going to catch him? No, he is gone. Touchdown Hornets as he takes it 77 yards to the crib. He was just dumping it off to his wide receiver, but then he was able to spin around the defense here. And our lack of speed just on this defense in general, but specifically in the secondary, is really showing, and it is embarrassing. They did give us a lot of time to work with those, so we can maybe put together a 2-minute drill. John Spencer's going to run on first down. He has a lot of open room. This might go for a touchdown. It looks like it will. Indeed, it will. Touchdown, John Spencer, a 78-yard run. We have not seen quarterback runs like that since the Troy Anderson days of this Bobcat dynasty. It was all man coverage. All the receivers ran to the right side of the field, leaving the left side wide open for John Spencer, and that's going to make this game just within 7 points yet again. But maybe we score too quickly. Graham on the right side makes another big reception, and he steps out of bounds. What a mistake made by the Sacramento State wide receiver, but you know what? I'm going to take it. Brock Eugene, he tried to go for the interception on that play. Instead, he ended up getting burnt. We got very lucky they stepped out of bounds. Hopefully, we can hold them to a field goal, or maybe even no points at all, although that is going to look unlikely as they are down to the 10-yard line already. They do burn their second timeout after that run. Rogers is going to get the carry against stiff-arming defenders. He's in the end zone for the third time today. Chris Bonner was the man he stiff-armed on that play. He will be back in the ballgame shortly, though, but not a great first half as our defense gave up touchdowns on every one of the opponent's drives. Brandon Adriano, just 34 yards for him so far in today's game. Hopefully he can get it going in this second half. That's going to be tough. This linebacker is really giving me a lot of problems. I really do not like him right now. A beautiful throw and catch there to Jake Munoz, and that's going to pick up a first down for Montana State. Jake Munoz, of course, one of the bright spots in this bad season. Both him and Brandon Adriano each have 1,000 yards at their respective positions. A direct snap to Greco, the second time we've done it to him today, but this time it goes horribly wrong. It's going to lead to third down and 15. Spencer flushed to his right. He has no room to operate. Breaks out of a tackle, though. Fires off his back foot to Gerard Doolin. What an insane play there. He was under immense pressure. Tried throwing it at the last second. Instead of throwing the football, he broke a tackle somehow and then magically got that one out to Gerard Doolin. That is an insane play there made by both John Spencer and Doolin coming back to make that catch there. Just 2 yards on first down as we try to run the football. John Spencer's rolling to his right now. He's going to fire off his back foot, and he's going to be intercepted by Gooden, the impact linebacker. Really a pain in the butt right now as he makes the interception. Definitely not the best read on John Spencer's part there, or maybe whoever happened to be controlling John Spencer in that moment. But, yeah, throwing off his back foot, that was not who I expected to get the interception. And then, unfortunately for this defense, they give up a 5th straight touchdown to the Hornets. 4th touchdown for the running back. And things are getting a little bit out of hand right now in the third quarter. Spencer is flushed to his right. He's going to throw at the last second on a floater out here for Jake Munoz, who makes the reception and picks up way more. He's going to take it to the crib. Touchdown, Montana State. We are not dead yet, making this a 14-point game again. 77 yards to Jake Munoz. Spencer thought about maybe running it, but he thought he had a bigger play here with Munoz. Indeed, he did, as Jake Munoz continues his spectacular senior season. Can this defense get a stop? They have failed to do so thus far today. Rogers up the middle, runs Bonner over yet again, but luckily he is able to get up. The defense finally able to bring him down. It looks like our woes at struggling against the run, at defending the run, have come back to haunt us. Taking a shot for Riley on that play, but Adrian Britt was off the mark. 2nd and 10, it's offset I formation here. It's a play fake. Britt throws to the left side, but his pass is overthrown and it sails out of bounds. 3rd and 10, this is going to be a great time to get a stop on defense. Britt airs it out to the right side, and Bryant makes the reception. Gets past the defense. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Just when you thought the Bobcats might have a stop, they don't. We had 2 defenders on the receiver Bryant there, and somehow he was still able to make the reception. Man, I don't even know anymore with this defense. It is incredibly frustrating to watch. Montana State down by 21 as they are now doubling us 42-21. Throwing that one out to the left side for Munoz, and I don't think he was in bounds. No, he was not. 2nd down now. John Spencer's moving to his left. He's going to pick up some nice yardage there on the scramble. 3rd and 1, looking to convert, and indeed we will. Adriano, he's having a pretty quiet ball game. Only 50 yards on the ground for him so far today. But he does pick up a nice gain there. Munoz over the middle picks up about 3 or 4 yards on that reception. That's going to lead to 2nd down and 6, where we're going to fake the play action here. Throw to the right side, looking for Jake Munoz. He tried to do some toe drag swag, but unfortunately could not hold on to the football. Throwing over the middle now for Adriano. A great job threading the needle to him, picking up the 1st down. Last play of the third quarter is going to be a run from Devin Greco up the gut, and he's going to pick up just 2 yards. Does the Bobcats have a comeback in them? Do we have a comeback in them? Let me use some proper English here. Adriano, a nice run to the right side, or left side rather, I should say, picks up a solid gain. Trying to take a shot to the end zone for Gerard Doolin on that next play, but it's going to be incomplete. Adriano to the right side, and the impact linebacker is there again. Gooden is so freaking annoying in this game. We couldn't do anything against him, it feels like. And there on that play, Gerard Doolin stopped running his route. It was supposed to be a little bit of a comeback route. I don't know why he stopped running it. Probably still would have been an incomplete pass because it was off the mark. 4th down, throwing on over the middle there, looking for Brandon Adriano, but we're unable to connect with the running back. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Another good run from Rogers. He's just shy of 200 yards rushing on the day. And you know what? Why not get him to 200 yards? That's Brandon Adriano's thing. At least it was for the past 2 games. But now Rogers, 209 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. What a game he has had today. He has been feasting, and why not continue eating? He's out across the 25-yard line now. Over 250 total rushing yards for the team. Mobley up the middle picks up some solid yardage as they're going to give Rogers a little bit of a breather on that play. He's back in the game though, but he doesn't get the carry here. Britt looking to throw the football. He's going to throw to the end zone for Riley. He's got the touchdown, and they're just pouring it on. This defense still unable to get a stop. John Spencer moving to his left, fires off his back foot there for Michael Ryan, who makes his 2nd grab of the day. That's going to get us out to midfield. 2nd and 10 now. John Spencer's looking to throw, moving to his left. He's going to take a shot for Nick Charles, and I felt like I just had to do something. I mean, obviously, we're not going to win the game at this point here, down by 28 points with under 2 minutes left to play, but just not a very great throw there, not a great read, and just not a great game. I feel like the defense is definitely more to blame for this loss. The only quote-unquote stop they got in this game was at the very end when Sacramento State was running the clock out. We allowed touchdowns on all the other drives. They had 7 drives that were, I guess, meaningful, and they scored a touchdown on all of them. The offense, definitely had their struggles. Spencer had 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but over 50% completion percentage, which for him this season isn't bad. He also had that big run and rushing touchdown. That was really big for us. Jake Munoz, another 100-yard day for him. That was pretty much the only bright spot, as we were unable to really get the run game going in today's game and the defense going at all. Like, the defense was embarrassing. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. We had the 1 sack, and that was about it. No turnovers, nothing like that for us. Looking at some other Big Sky games this week, the Grizzlies beat Portland State 28-16, a good win for them. Weber State traveled to Idaho, and they're going to end up losing this game 27-17. Weber State drops to 4-6. And then Idaho's going to get the victory over Eastern Washington. They're going to blow them out 45-17. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.